after I contacted, I sent all the reports, all the quarterly reports and so on to the IRS. I then went along and I contacted the Attorney General office. And I give them my name, my number, my phone, and so on. And they send me a package and forms to fill out. I fill them out. I send them all the quarterly reports I gotten from 2002 to 2004 and the contract and so forth. They sent it back. They didn't send that back, but they sent another form, the same one, but a new one, not written on, and they said, you made a mistake, fill it out, but send us some more, everything you have. So now I'm confused. I'm looking for every single little thing that I have and I could send and make sure and I filled it out right. So when you see the next dated one, you will see the next dated form saying when they receive. If this letter here is being signed by the Attorney General office on the 16th of October, and Order House is this is receiving, and Order House is doing this the 15th of September, it's questionable. And this is another one that is received by the Attorney General office on this date, and so on. But what the point I want to make, God bless me in a lot of ways, that I worked at Holyoke News, stripping books. And one of the things I used to do as a book stripper, those books that you buy by the side of the road that have no cover, that's what I used to do at Holyoke News while I worked at Danaher Tool part-time. And you strip books, you take the ISBN number, you take the publisher's number, you file it. I even trained people to do that job whilst I was working at Holyoke News. So they can't bluff me with this. It just happened that the Almighty Living God blessed me in this way. Well, at first when I started making this DVD, I had no intention of showing Order House check at the back. I only intended to show the front, but I am going to show the back also, and the numbers declare the check at the back at the bank. So I'm going to show those numbers, and the reason for me to doing that is because I know that Order House has is a hell of a set of scams, and I have been through rough time, more than I care to talk about. And I have seen my friends suffer because of what I'm going through. For instance, the Jewish woman I talked about earlier with tax problems. It started so tiny and grew, and they made her feel, oh, it's years of compounding tax and all this sorts of stuff. So I'm not taking that chance, because these things have a way to undermine and grow on you. And I've seen her suffer, cried, and tried to release herself. I've seen, tears that, hurt me from her. And she didn't know that I know that she was going through this, even this, because of certain things, because of me. And so I'm not taking the chance. I'm showing as much as I can show of Order House, because I'm not taking the rap for Order House setup and trickle down effects. Okay, this check for $554, I copy this in Westfield Post Office before I stick it in the envelope. This is the same check for $554 going to thing. I asked the bank to give me a copy of this before it even came back to me in Westfield. Bank gave me this before it even came back to me. And I will go on to show you on a close-up where Order House has name is in the back of these. The reason for me to show this, I want to show that Order House sent me this in 2002, telling me that they get an award for business. And I want to know if the business of robbing people, business of being bandits. Anyway, my reason for showing these checks again is this. I decided to show the business number to the back of these checks because that Auto House have to use to clear these checks at the bank. Mainly because Auto House denied and said, I don't have a contract. So I want to show this. The middle number here, this one here, is the one that is right to the top. All right, I want to know if they're going to deny their own business numbers. This number right here, the second number, is this one right there at the back. That's the number in large here in case someone cannot see it. These are all printed in the bank with Auto House personal banking numbers. And Auto House better believe that I know what is a LBW. They better, if they have, a double play, I know what is a LBW. They better find out about that.